Who's ready to dance? I'm ready to dance. 안녕하세요. I'm Stephanie, fellow dancer, here to teach you Stereotype by Stacy. So, let's get started.
So to start off, we're going to be facing the front leftish corner to left, so kind of like in that angle. So what we're going to do is we're just going to place our right toe next to our left foot, turn to face the leftish corner, and then we're going to bring our hands up like this. So you always want your left hand in front of your right hand, and they're in fist, and they're kind of like right at your right eye. So kind of like looking at a telescope, or through a telescope, whichever one. So from there you'll hear kind of this music start, and you're going to open your hands into like a C. You're going to separate them until they're about shoulder width apart. Then we're going to squish our two middle fingers, so the middle finger and the ring finger here. Again, squish it, so we're kind of making llama face, let's say. And then from there we'll switch. So now it's only the thumb and index finger that are being squished here. So again, from here to here. From there, it just depends on which person you're following, but I'm going to start by going to the left. From there, you can also do it to the right, just do the opposite of me. So what we're going to do is we're going to place both heels down. We're going to bend our knees. We're then going to sweep our arms down and up until this. So it's to bend and straighten. And from here you can really bring that butt out, lean forward in order to get a nice bend, like that. So with this, you want to make sure, again, you're with your squished O kind of fingers here, and wrists are slightly flexed, or flex as much as you can. Little mistake. So from here, instead of keeping it here, we're going to just bring it to our eyes. So to the sides of our eyes, again with the squished O fingers. From there then, I'm then going to pick up my right foot. I'm going to place it down to the right. I'm going to extend my arms, again with that flexed wrist. Then we're going to circle our hands and upper body to the right, like this. I'm going to bring my left toe next to my right foot, bring my hands again to the sides of my eyes. And then from there, I'm going to kind of do a flick to my eyes, something like this, and separate them, and then bring them behind my back. So all together, if I'm here, like this. So again, with this part, it's only going to be one hand. Then we're going to go two hands to the eyes, circle around to the right, bring it together, flick to the eyes, and bring it down. So you can also do it to the other side. So again, if you're here, squish, squish. Then from there, you're just going to face the opposite way. Bring it to the eyes, place that left foot out, circle around to the left, bring it in, and flick, and arms down. So pretty similar, just the opposite way. So then after our flick to the eyes, you're then going to do very small walks, runs to your spot. I'm going to be kind of following sort of the center-ish part, but kind of on the opposite side, so I'll be doing the right side here. I'm just going to bring my feet together and arms behind my back. I can clasp my hands behind my back too, if I want. So from there, we're then going to start with our right shoulder. We're going to circle around. So circle to here. So circle right, and then left shoulder comes forward. Otherwise circling to the right here. Then I'm going to hop left, right, toe together. I'm going to bring my hands like this. So right hand's going to come across, and it's going to kind of come up to a left diagonal here. Right hand is going to come across to left arm is going to come across to the right and horizontal. So kind of like supporting that left arm. So then from there, and also you want to make sure that your palms are facing back. From there, you're then going to kind of start to rotate them. So left arm is going to go down and to the left. Right arm is going to come up and to the right. So it's going to be something like this. So it's kind of like a little separation here. Normally there'll be like other people which you can follow kind of like a trajectory to, but I don't have that. So it's basically just a circle like this. And then from there, you're going to step right, and then left. So it's a right toe with the left, kind of come on releve, and then from there we'll come down, kind of like with a little abruptness. So just like this, hands down to side. So again from here, 1, 2, 1, 2. From here, this is kind of the STAYC girls part, so it's going to be circling that left hand back. Palm should be facing towards the right here. And then from there, you're going to circle down. So you're basically going to switch your palm, so it's facing kind of to the left, circle it down, and then make kind of like a C shape. This is going to be the bottom of your S shape here. You can also go like STAYC girls, I think something like that. Again, check down the description box below for more details on that. But we're going to go 1, 2, making that bottom S shape. And then from there, you'll go down or somewhere to your next position. I'm going to start by going down onto my stomach, kind of in a seal position here. So you want to make sure that your upper body is slightly up. And you're going to cross your arms in the necks. Make sure your right arm is above your left arm. So also with this weird shape, you can also do it the opposite way. Again, that's just that's your choice. So now let's do that part before we go on. So from here, we're going to separate our hands into a C. Bring that left hand down, squish the middle, squish the right, and you want to look to your hand here. From there, come down and up to your eyes. Place that right foot back, circle around to the right, bring it together and to the eyes, flick at the eyes, and a few steps to your position. Circle to the right, hop left, right, to your arm position, circle those arms a little bit, step, step, come down, STAYC girls, and then it's going down to your position, or to whichever position. So from here, I'm going to be obviously doing the floor part, but there are people that's going to be stepping over you. You can definitely learn those part. Just check those moves down in the description box below. So then from here, what we're going to do is I'm going to bring my right pointer finger. So right hand's going to do all the work. Left hand's going to be kind of supporting here. We're going to go 1 and 2. So it's like a circle to the right, circle that wrist, and kind of just snap or bring your left hand into a fist, or right hand into a fist. So it's going to be like 1 and then 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. So with the head, you're going to kind of like leave your head to the last moment and snap to the right. Now we're going to do it to the opposite way, the left. So to the left, circle, and then to here. So again, tilting your head to left. Also with the snap, you want to make sure that your elbow is down each time you're coming to a fist. From there, you're then going to bring both your hands to your cheeks. You can add a little flair to your fingers if you want. And then from there, you're just going to do a little kind of flick of the eyes again. And then we're going to rotate ourselves like this. So you can keep your knees slightly bent. Well, actually. So then from here, you're going to kind of straighten your left leg and you're going to bend your right leg. Here you don't have to like hyperextend your left leg. You can keep it nice and relaxed if you want to. Arms are just going to be supporting you on the left side here. From here, you're going to kind of bring up your right leg and then kick. With that, you're going to switch and bend your left leg. Come up a little bit, so not like all the way, but halfway. Like this, and then come back down. So this is kind of like a falling motion when you come back. So again, switch with the left, and then switch back to the right. From here. Then from there, you're going to bring your arm kind of into a 90 degrees. Right arm here. palm should be facing to the left. You're going to look to your right arm. Then you're going to look to the front. You're going to bend your wrist, so fingers should be facing towards you. And then you're going to wave or fan yourself with your right hand. With that, you can add a little head tilt to the left if you want to. So again, it's to the hand, to the front, and fan yourself. From there, we're going to again do the kick. And this time, we're actually going to stand. So it's going to be a kick. And then from there, we're going to get up onto our right knee. We're going to swipe our hand under our chin. And then we're going to stand up. So this is like half stand and then stand up all the way. We're just going to circle our arm down and up above our heads and then take a few steps for the next part. So at this point, you want to make sure that your feet are together and you're facing the right and arms are down to the side. From here, I'm going to be following now the new center part. So the feet movements are very similar. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and bend up. So really picking up that left foot. 1, 2, up. 1, 2. So it's always a bend up and then bend for 2, up, bend for 2. So again, it's like that, up, down, down, like that. So that's kind of the basic feet movement for this part. So what you want to do with the hands then is basically you're just going to swipe your hand behind your ear and down, behind the ear and down. So again, swipe and swipe. So we're always going to go left and then right. So it's always going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. From there, you're then going to take a few steps, 3, 4, maybe about four steps here. And what we're going to do is the hand, I'm going to bring like a peace hand, lay it flat so palms facing to the ground, and then we're going to do kind of like a walking hands here, but with more horizontal. So again, from our last 1, 2, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, or sorry, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So you just want to keep it kind of rib cage height, hip height, something like that. And you want to always be looking front. From here then, you're going to do again the same thing, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, but we're just going to be staying in place. So for the first one, we're going to be going 1, 2, 3. So just pointing our left finger to our mouth. So 1, 1, 2, and then 1, 1, 2. So on that last one, you're going to start to kind of walk, turn in a circle to the left here. So you want to be kind of facing that front left corner. And with the hand, we're going to be like taking our spray bottle, let's say with perfume, and just kind of spritzing ourselves 3 times here until our hand goes from the left to the right. So again, it's going to be left, 1, 2, right, 1, 2. From here then, you're then going to take 3 steps, so 1, 2, 3, and then immediately facing that front right corner with our feet together, arms down to our side. So that kind of like last very quick transition is just a transition if you want to do the next center part. Otherwise, you can just stay where you are. So now with the hands, it's basically clapping my wrists together, trying to keep my fists or the fingers away from each other. So it's going to be something like this. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Also note that you want to also kind of try to keep your knees a little bit bent and then turn to face that front right corner. So then from here, you're going to do like a little knock forward. So lean slightly forward, knock your right wrist on, or right fist on the door in front of you. Palm should be facing towards you. So it's going to be like 1, 2. Then we're going to step front with our left. I'm going to bring my hands together like this, right on top of left, palms facing each other. With also that, you want to also kind of tilt your head a little bit. So with the right cheek, you're going to kind of turn your head to face front. And then from there, you're going to kind of tilt it to the right. So tilted left, tilted right, something like that. So again, left, right, up, right, left to here. From there, then you're then going to walk little steps to your position, let's just say. You're going to just kind of place your right toe next to your left foot. You're going to bring your hands to your cheek, do a little sparkle with your fingers for a few counts. And then from there, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, like that. So it's 3 steps starting with the right foot, 1, 2, 3 to here. And also notice that I am placing my right toe next to my left foot, because with this, you kind of want to be in releve for this sort of next part. It helps a little bit with the motion if you start there, but we'll start with the hands first. So it's going to be cross in front, separate up, and then palms together. Well, hands like this. Both palms should be facing to the front, hands above your head. So then with this, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to do 3 bounces. So it's going to be like 1, 2, 3. So bounces, bringing that heel down kind of 3 times. With the hands, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, until they're behind your head. Elbows should be out. So altogether, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3 to here. So now let's review that part before we go on. So from our position down here, if you so choose, we're going to go 1, 2 to the right, 3, 4 to the left, bring it together to the cheek, and flick to the eyes. From there, this is optional, but you can bring your right foot up, just bending it as you come to the side. I forgot to mention that. And then from there, come to your position. From there, kick that right foot halfway up, come back down, and switch to the right, front, and fan. From there, switch, come up halfway, come up all the way, and then a few steps to your new position. Facing right, of course. From there, up, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, again with left and then right, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, again with the left finger, and then the perfume bottle with the right, and then 1, 2, 3 steps to facing that front right corner. Knock on the door with your right fist. Step 1, 2, 3, 4. Few steps to your position, sparkle with your fingers, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 to here. So then from here, there's going to be the people who are going to be making the circle. The majority part, I will be kind of doing more of the center part here. But if you want to learn the other parts, do check down the description box below for my details on that. So from here, I'm going to stay front. And what I'm going to do, since my right toe is already next to my left foot, I'm just going to open my arms about halfway. So it's going to be 1, 2 to here. And then from there, I'm going to wrap them around to the front, bring my right hand under my left cheek here. Left arm is going to just be supporting right arm underneath. And then from there, you're going to do kind of like a little head nod or head tilt, and a little bring that left shoulder forward. Again, it's just a little stylistic thing. And then from there, I'm going to place my right foot out to the right, kind of facing that front left corner. Bend down really, bring your hands behind to the back, like this. And then from there, you're going to go 1, 2. So with that, I can add kind of like a little bit of bounce to here. So a little bounce as I bring my head or my hand to my head, and then come up. So 1, and then 1, 2 to here. Again, this is just flicking that left foot back and flicking that right hand out, like that. And then a few steps, 1, 2, 3, 4 steps until you're facing front, feet together, arms down to side. From here then, it just depends on which person you're following, but on certain counts, people are going to start to go. I'm going to start with the center part, so she's going to be doing everything basically. And what we're going to do is we're going to be hopping like this. So you want to be light, because this is a little fast, but basically you're going to hop onto your right foot, pick up that left foot, switch, 2, 3. So you're going to do basically 4 of these, like that. With the hands, we're going to go hip to our hips on the first one. Then we're going to bring our hands and push them up to the ceiling, so palms should be facing up. Then we're going to bring our hands out to the side. Then we're going to push our palms towards the front, like that. So now all together, we're going to go hit, up, side, and front. From here then, you're then going to hop, and you're going to start to bring your right hip out. And then from there, you're going to do a circle. So then with the hands, you're just going to push them down in front of yourself. So again, if I'm here, we're going to go 1, 2. So again, circle from right to left with the hips. So then from here, I'm going to bring my left foot close in to my right, and we're going to go down, up, down. So picking up that right foot, coming down on that left foot. With the hand, you're just going to kind of flick your hand in this position to your eye twice. So we're going to go 1, 2, like that. Then from there, I'm going to place my right foot out to the right. I'm going to kind of bring my right hand or right fist to the left. And I want to make sure my wrist is flexed. So it's going to be 1 and then 2. 1, 2. So right, left. And then 1, 2, again, right, left, out to the sides. I'm then going to flick my right foot, cross over to my left. As I do that, I'm going to do a little releve, like that. Then I'm going to place right foot again down behind myself, step on the left, so it's like 1, 1, 2. And I want to make sure that I'm kind of going to cross or wrap my arms around my body like this. So right arm in front, left arm in back. So 1, 1, 2. So then from here, as we do our 1, 2, 3 to here, you're actually going to circle your arms around each other like this. So again, from here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 to here. And I did that wrong too. Great. So then from here, we're going to do 1, 2, kind of 2 steps in a circle to the right. And then we'll save the left foot for the chorus part. So with the arms now, what you're going to do is you're just going to circle your arms around each other in front of yourself, kind of in front of the chest. So together it's going to be 1, 2 to here, like this. So now let's review that part before we go on. So from our position here, we're going to bring our arms down slowly, about halfway. Bring those arms in front and to the face. Do a little kind of freestyle thing. Come down, 1, 2, flick, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 steps to here. Hit to the hips, push it up to the sides, push front, and circle from right to left as we push our hands down in front of ourselves. 1, 2 up downs, right, left, flick that right foot, 1, 2, step 1, 2 to here, circling those arms around each other. So then from here, I'm going to pick up my right foot just slightly. I'm going to bring my arms slightly up as well, and then I'm going to hop as I place my right foot down. Also with that, I'm just going to extend my arms out to the sides and down. So it's going to look like that. From there, I'm then going to place my left foot out to the front right corner. I'm going to bring my hands again to that squished okay hand to the corner as well. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. So it's always left and then left to the left, left, straighten until we're facing that front left corner. Again, hands in the same position. And then bring that right foot next to your left foot. And from here, we're just going to place these fingers on top of each other. So the O part should be facing down. So it's going to look like this. You also want to make sure that your head is slightly lowered. From there, you're going to do slight bend of the knees, just a little bit. And you're going to separate your hands, and you're going to raise your head just a little bit, and then bring it back. So again, from here, like that. From there, we're going to take 2 steps. You're going to go 1 as we flick our right hand down along with the hair, and then bring that left hand down. So it's going to be like 1 and then 2, like that. From here, I'm going to place my right foot out to the right, and we're going to do kind of like a hip hop with the right. So with that, with the hands are a little weird, but you're going to start circling your right hand to the left, then left hand's going to go to the right, and then from here you're going to go like this. So with the right hand, it's going to be going to the left, up to the right, and to the shoulder. With the left hand, it's going to go first to the right, then to the left, and back down. So, or out to the side, I believe. So again, from here and then here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, pop up as we bring our hand out. So again, palm facing down to the shoulder, and then popping out. Hand should be facing up to the ceiling, and then come down. So it's like 1, 2, like that. From there, I'm going to bring my feet together, just kind of bringing my toe next to my left foot. Cross the hands to the shoulder. So cross, so 1, 2, and then from there you're going to bring your right toe out, slightly bend that left knee, push those hands down to the sides, like that. Then you're going to circle, kind of like circle your right finger around to the left. With that, you're going to kind of do a little circle, bringing that left foot in. So again, 1, 2, 3, something like that. It's a little weird, but basically you're kind of just trying to bring that right foot in. Then I'm going to place my left foot out kind of to front left corner left. I'm going to bring my hands to my knees and slowly come up. So again, from here, it's going to look like this, and you can add a little body wave coming up. So again, just sliding from knees to hips. From here, then I'm going to step right front, and then left toe, bring it out. With this, I'm going to just keep my shoulders straight. Arms should be facing this way, so palms facing front, as a fist. Left foot comes out, and I'm going to bring my left shoulder forward. From there, I'm going to cross my left foot behind myself. I'm going to turn to the left until my body, most of my body, is facing to the right here. And I'm going to bring my right toe up. So again, from here, turn the left, right toe next to left foot. So with the hands here, again here, we're going to keep them until we come to this position. With here, we're going to open our hands up like we're carrying trays, so palms facing up, like this. Then I'm going to, very quickly, I'm going to quickly place my right heel down. I'm going to step and cross to the right with my left foot, and with that, I'll do the hands later. But we're going to go 1, 2 with the right foot, and then cross, 2. So it's always left, right, left to here. With the hands, it's easy. You're just going to keep your left hand like this. Right hand's going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. So 2 of these for each side. And with this, we're going to also do the head. So with 1, 2. So if you're placing your right toe out, you're going to tilt your head to the right. Then we're going to go 1, 2. So now tilting to the left. And with this, I want to relatively stay front, but you can go to your corners, so kind of the front leftish corner first, here, and then front rightish there. From here then, you're then going to step back and slide your left foot in like that. So you want to really kind of bend that right knee, and then you're just going to circle your fingers around each other. So it's going to be like this for maybe like a few counts, and then from there you'll just walk to your position. You can do a little hand movement there. I believe it's like 4 counts, so it doesn't really matter with the hands, but you want to do about 4 steps here. And you want to make sure you're facing to the right, feet together, arms down the side. From here then, I'm going to kind of bend my right knee a little bit, pick up my left, and then I'm going to place my left foot behind myself. So as I do that, I want to make sure my butt is sticking out and I'm slightly leaning forward. So now with the hands, we're going to start with our left wrist forward and right wrist back, just like this. So with that, we're going to do kind of 4 switches. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So you want to end with your left wrist. Sorry, it's either 3 or 4. Again, it just depends on your comfortability with the counts. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 to here. As we like kind of start to stand up a little bit. So sticking out that butt out as we start. 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3. And then from there, I'm going to kind of turn to face front, starting to turn to face that left corner. Front left corner should be front left corner. I'm going to bend my wrist just like this, and then I'm going to bring it together, bringing my right toe next to my left, and bringing my palms together kind of low in front of myself. From there, you also want to make sure that you're tilting your head slightly to the left. From there, you're going to slowly rise those hands to about stomach-ish level to here. And then you're going to go 1, 2, flick at those eyes. So 2 hand waves and then flick at the eyes like that. Then we're going to step right with our right fist being flexed, then left, then right as we cross, right over left, and then left over right. So it's going to be right, left, upper body straight, and then right, left. So 1, 2, 1, 2, kind of like that. Notice on that 4th step, I am kind of bringing that left foot in close to my right, just to make it easier for this next part. But we're going to then go 1, 2, and 3 to here. So it's just 3 taps with the right toe, 1, 2, and then kick, step, right, left to here. So with the hands, you're going to first do 2 with here, elbows out as fist, and then from there you're going to circle, open your hands, and then you're going to basically prepare. So again, from 1, 2 to here. With this, I want to make sure my feet are hip distance, knees slightly bent. It helps, trust me. And you want to make sure that your fingers are together with your right hand. Left hand is going to be open, palm should be facing to the back. With the left hand, you're going to be kind of doing that wave. You're going to do that 3 times. With the right hand, this is where it gets a little tricky, but we're going to go 1 pinky, 2 ring finger, and then 3 middle finger until again we're at that squish okay hand. With that, you also want to tilt your head to the right. So all together, it's going to look like this. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. So with that, you also want to kind of hip hop or hop that right hip 4 times. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then from there, I'm going to bring my right toe or my right foot next to my left, again facing that front left corner. Once we're here, I'm just going to circle my hands inwards and then back to this position to our eyes. So again, 1, 2, 3, bring it together and to the eyes. Then I'm going to again come down and back to the eyes. And then from there, we'll slide back with our left foot we'll flick our hands forward, bring it kind of down to our side, and then quickly back up to here. So kind of like we're holding something. Hands at fist, palm should be facing towards the back. From here then, I'm going to place my left foot out to the left, like that. And with that, we're going to bend the knees, really bring that right knee in. So picking up that right heel helps. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So with that, with the arms is going to go down and to the left, back up, down and to the left, back up. So again, 1, 2, or you don't have to go exactly all the way back up. You can just keep going right. So you're going to go left, right, left, and you want to keep your head to the left here. And then one more is going to be really slow. Again, coming to the left, but now bringing that right toe next to that left foot. And then from there, you're going to kind of pick up your right foot, come onto releve, circle those hands back to the right. And then from there, we're going to place our left toe out to the left and place our right heel down. Again, bringing our hands to our telescope, left hand in front, like that. So again, from here, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, slow. Bring it up, left foot out. And then from here, I'm going to bring my left toe in. As I do that, I'm going to open again my hands out to the O, to that C position like we had before. And then from there we're going, well, this next part is kind of more center part, but basically you're going to go to your next position. But from here I'm going to step forward with my left, flick my hands out front and up, 2, and then hop left, right, bring my hands like this, so palms facing towards the back to my eyes, and really kind of sitting onto that left hip. So now let's review that part before we go on. So from our last here, 1, 2 steps in a circle, hop, left foot to the right corner, step to the front left corner, bring it together, bend the knees, and up. Flick right hand out, left hand, 1, 2, 3 to here, pop out and in. Bring it in, cross to shoulders, come down, circle right hand around, place that left foot front, and come up. Step right, left, turn the right and face here, left, right, right, left, slide back onto that right foot, and few steps with freestyle hand of your choice. And 1, 2, 3, 4, so 3 or 4 to here. Bring it out and together. Slowly bring it up, and 1, 2 waves, and flick. Right, left, and 2 pickups. Throw, 2, 3 to here. 1, 2, 3 hip pops. Bring it together. Come down, up, and flick those hands. Bring it in front. 1, 2, 3. Bring it in slowly. Come up onto releve. Place that left foot out. Bring it in. Slowly separate those hands into a C. Again, flick forwards. 2, hop, left, right to here. So from here, I'm going to be doing the center part. So what we're going to do, again from here, we're going to go pop out very quickly. So this is like pop quick, and then slowly come back to that position. So palms coming out quickly, and then back towards yourself. So 1, 2 to here. Then from there, I'm going to bring my hands into a fist. Palms should be both facing front. You're going to kind of do a little pop forward like that. And then from there, we're going to go 1, 2 to here. So with the steps, it's going to be right foot back, left foot front, kind of like this. With the hands, if I'm here, we're going to go cross, up to the back, like this. So palms are always going to be facing towards you. And you're going to basically keep your elbows up towards the ceiling like this. So again, from here, it's going to look like this. And then from there, you're going to do one nod. Then from there, you're going to bring your feet together. You want to make sure that your right toe is next to your left foot. You're going to bend those knees slightly. Bring those hands out like you're placing your hands on the people beside you. Then we're going to go 1. So picking up the right foot and the right hip. So really bringing that up. Bring those palms together into a prayer. Again, come down. And then from there, again, picking up that right foot. But now we're going to be facing to the left. I'm going to bring my right hand to my back here. Palms should be, well, palms always facing me, but wrist should be facing up. Left hand's going to be behind the head. From there, you're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's going to be 2 kind of pickups with the right hip, and then come down more, and then come up. So again, it's going to be 1, 2, and 1, 2, like that. So then from here, we're going to kind of go to one of the 2 parts. So I'm going to be the one going to the ground, which is the front people's part. The back people part is really easy. Definitely not hard to learn. So again, from there, we're going to go step down with our right foot, flick those hands up and above our heads. 1, 2, this is going to be 3 steps. And then from there, I'm going to kneel down onto my right knee. I'm going to bring my hands out to the right like this. Palms should be facing to the ground. And then from there, you're going to wait like 1 or 2 counts. Then you're going to circle your right hand around, just bring that left hand down. And then from there, you're going to be facing to the right. And then we'll place our right hand down to the ground. And then we'll slide our right hand up our right leg. And then from there, you're going to then turn again to the left, both hands on the legs, stand up, and then from there, come to here. You don't have to come on to releve for this one, and you're just going to stay in this position for the next part. So now let's review that part before we go on. So from our position, from our last here, 1, 2, come down. We're going to pop out and slowly back in. Bring those fists in, pop forward, 1, 2 to here, and 1 nod up. Bring it together, up, down, up, and 1, 2, down, up. Flick, 2, 3, come down to your position, wait for a count or 2. Circle around to the right, or circle around to the left, hand down, slide up, again turn to face right, stand up, and then 1, 2. So from there, the second pre-chorus is pretty much the same as the first one, just maybe like a little variation on the freestyle part, but otherwise pretty much everything's the same. So I won't really be going over it in detail. So just to say kind of like what's a little bit new, from here, you're just going to, again, release your arms like that, circle around, same thing, come down, and then from there you can switch it up, kind of add like a little come here with the finger, and then walk to your spot, and then everything after that should be the same. So the second chorus is also pretty much like the first chorus. Nothing a lot different, but just the ending's a little bit different that transitions into the bridge, but we'll go over that. Otherwise, I won't be reviewing the whole chorus in detail. So after our last 1, 2, 3 hip pops, you're again going to come and bring together, and then from there you'll slide back. But with this slide, you're going to slide back, kind of take a few walks, like 2 walks, and then turn to face front. So it's like 2 walks, right, left, and then right, turn to here, like this, until you're facing front, feet together. So nothing too like two different. And then from there we're going to go again, 1, 2, 3 here. And then from there you'll slide to your spot. So you can either do like this, or you can kind of do like this. This is kind of my cheating way for this next part in order for it to work. But you want to make sure that you're either facing back or you're sliding to your position, whichever one. So then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn to my left, place my left foot out to the left, kind of come to a stylish position. You can place your arms kind of just down or wherever. So this is going to be the first all right, and the echo all right. And then the second all right, you're going to slide kind of towards the center, again in the same position. And then the second. And then from there, on the second echo of all right, we're going to just bring that right foot in, place that left toe next to our right foot, and bring that left shoulder forward. So notice that you can really only see that left shoulder. From there, we're going to take 1, 2 slow steps. So first, with the left foot, right hand's going to be low, and then from there, left hand's going to be high with that right foot. So 1, 2. With that, you can also add a little kind of releve coming down as you bring your hand down behind your head. Left hand's just going to be kind of behind your back here. And then from there, you're going to take 2, 3 steps, 2 to 3 steps until your feet are together and arms are behind your back. From here, then I'm going to be kind of doing the majority part, but I'm going to be starting to the left. You can also start to the right, that's just the opposite way. You just do the opposite of me. So we're going to go 1 and then 2. So it's always going to be left hop, right hop. And then from there, you're going to step forward with your left foot, forward and hop. So if you're going to the other way, it's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2, and then back with that right foot and hop. So also notice that I am using my shoulders and coming forward a little bit on those hops. And then from there, if you're on the right side of the room, you're going to be following me. Left side of the room, it's just going to be the opposite of me. So then after our 3 hops here, I'm going to place my right foot out to the right. If you're on the right side, you'll follow me. Left side, just do the opposite. But from there, we're going to go into kind of a lunge position here. And we're going to circle our head to the right. So it's going to be something like that. Hands can just be on the thighs or, somewhere on the legs. Then from there, I'm going to come down. This is kind of a weird one because you don't really have time to place your knee down, but you're just going to go like face to left and then face to the right. So just keeping those hands on those knees help. Then you'll stand and hop your feet about hip distance. You're going to push both your hands in front of yourselves, and then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 steps until your feet are together, and hands are just going to cross and go under the chins and down to your side. So again, from here, 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. So for this next part, each hand movement is going to be a series of 4 steps. They're not hard, so it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you want to always start with your right foot. Well, for the person I'm following, you're always going to start with your right foot. You can switch it up if you want to, doesn't really matter. So with the hands, then we'll go to how we walk around. What we're going to do is we're going to push forward first for 3 steps. And on the 4th one, we're going to grab out. Then from there, you're going to, again, pull yourself in for 3. And then hop on 4 with your arm down. From there, you're going to go 1, 2, 3 steps with this. So we're always going to go right wrist to the right, left, right. So 1, 2, 3. And then grab in front again on the 4th. And then bring it in for 3. And hop and bring your hand down for 4. So let's start with the steps, just facing forward. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. So now as I actually walk around the room, so if I'm here, we're gonna walk, turn in a circle to the right until we're facing kind of the front leftish corner. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 until we're about middle of the room. From there, we're gonna walk in place 1, 2, 3, 4, and then walk all the way to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. So at this point, you really want to be on the left side of the room because you need a lot of space for this next part. So I'm going to be doing kind of the center part, and then we'll transition really quickly into the next center part. That's just warning. So I'm going to start out with the foot. So I'm going to start with the feet first. So what we're going to do is we're going to go 1, bring it in, 2, this is always with the right foot, bring it in, step right, left, hop onto right, bringing that left foot out, and then bring that left foot in. So that's the first part. We'll go with the second part because it makes a little bit more sense. But with the hands, we're going to go 1, and then 2. So with the other people, they're just going to be kind of going on their own counts. But since I'm doing the center part, we're going to be going first. So we're going to do everything. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then we're going to go cross, on the second one, we're going to go cross right, left, bring it out, and we're going to hop and kind of like bring our hands out and open, palms kind of facing front, and then bring it in and arms come down. So again, we're going to go 1, 2, and 1, 2, hop out and bring it in. From here then, I'm then going to place my left foot out, and then I'm going to switch my weight. So we're going to go from left, or we're going to go from the right to left. So with that, you want to make sure your right knee is kind of facing inwards, and you're going to bring your you're going to bring your right hand around the head into the mouth, and then from there you're going to bring it out and up to that front, to that right corner, and then you're going to bring it down behind yourself. Again, now we're going to switch. So now we're facing to the right. And now either you can just kind of bring your feet together, or you can go to the next center part and slide back onto the left foot to the left side of the room. Hands are just going to be behind the back. So now let's review that part before we go on. So we'll go to the little last part of the second course. So after right, left, 1, 2 to here, 1, 2, 3, bring it together and slide, walk 1, 2, 3, face front, 1, 2, 3 here, and slide to your position. Turn to face front in some position, again come to the center, and switch. 1, 2 steps to here, and 2 to 3 steps to your position. Right, left, come forward, and then come down and circle the head. Left, right, come up, hop. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 with the steps. Again, slide to the right for 2, step right, left, hop to the right, bring it in and together, circle to the left, point that right finger up, bring it down, and optional slide, or bring it together. So after our slide, if you're doing the slide, this is going to be the next center part. We're going to do 2 steps with our hands behind our back, And then we're going to do 2 steps with kind of our hand brushing under our eye. So again, it's going to be 2 steps forward and then 2 steps to the right. From there, I'm going to place my right toe next to my left foot, and I want to make sure that I'm facing to the left. I'm going to bring my hand kind of like to my chest. So chest, and then we're going to slide with our left foot. So with this, you're just going to place your right heel down and slide back with the left, like that. With that, you're just going to flip your hand forward. Also notice with this, you want to really lean towards the front. From there then, you're going to bring your feet together. Again, right toe next to left foot. You're going to place your right, or you're going to kind of grab in front like you're grabbing other people's hand. Then we're going to take 2 slow steps. So then from there, 2 slow steps. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Or 3, sorry. So left toe next to right foot. You're going to cross and then bring it out. So again, 1, 2, 3, 2. And you're going to go left, right. Just pretend that I'm on someone or touching people's shoulders. We're going to go down their arms until our hands are together. So it's going to look kind of like this. Then we're going to go 1, 2, like that. So first up, palms facing front, and then down, palms facing towards you. And then 1, 2 slow steps, bringing those arms out. And then from there, you're going to do 4 kind of quick steps to your next position. So then from here, everyone's going to be doing the same thing. So we're going to go 1, so we're basically going to hop kind of to that front left corner. So a little bit left, picking up that right foot, just a little bit. And then we're going to hop to the right, again, picking up that left foot. And then from there, we're going to hop onto our left, and we're going to place our right foot down to the right. So body should be facing kind of to the left here. You can add a little hip hop with your right forward, like that. So again, with the feet, it's going to be left, right, hop left, and then place that right foot down with the hip. With the hands, we're going to go 1. So left hand is going to be on the right elbow. Right hand's going to flick down to that front left corner. And then from there, you're going to flick both hands out to the side. Then we're going to bring it up and over, and then out to the side as fists. So now all together, we're going to go to the left, to the right, hop left, and then right, bringing those arms out. From there, you're going to slide and turn the face to the right, bring those elbows out. So with that slide, you want to make sure your legs are semi-straight. Then you're going to slowly come down, bring those elbows in, really bending those knees. Then you're going to pop up, and again, slowly come down. So altogether, it's going to look like this. Come down, pop, come down. So again, 1, 2, 1, 2. From there, you're going to do kind of like a hop, turn, circle to the left. 3 steps to here, starting with the left foot. With that, you want to be able to grab your left fist with your right hand, something like this in front of yourself. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So with that, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So it's like up, up, down, or sorry, up, up, down, like that. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, coming down. Hands are just going to be the same. Then we're going to step left, right, facing front. We're going to bring our fingers into an X. Palm should be facing forward. And then we're going to take 2 steps, wagging those fingers out to the side. From there, you're going to do the same thing. So 1, 2, 3 to here. We're going to go to the same thing as we did in the first chorus. Flick together. 1, 2, 3 to here. Come up to here. Open to C's. From here, you're just going to stay in this position, but now you're going to close both hands together, all fingers together, and then you're going to open it up to your squish OK hands. And this will be your final position. So now let's review that part before we end this tutorial. So from our slide here, we're going to do 2 steps forward, 2 steps to the right with the hand, place that right foot in front, and slide back with the left foot. Grab in front, 2 steps, and 1, 2, 3 to here. Separate, 1, 2 steps with the right foot in front, slide down to the hands, 1 up, 2 down, and 1, 2 steps separating those hands, and then 4 steps to your spot. Hop left, right, hop left, right, come forward, slide back on the right, come down, hop up and down. 1, 2, 3, again in a circle to the left, 1, 2, 3, coming down. Step left, right, hand, fingers in a cross, and 2 steps wagging those fingers. 1, 2, 3, come up and together, down and up, slide back, together, 1, 2, 3 together, come up, left foot out, separate those hands, bring the fingers together, and to your final pose. Great job, guys. Give a hand to yourself because you learned this whole dance. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned all of this dance with me. That makes me really happy. And if you wish to review what we've learned in this part, take a look down in the description box below. Anyways, I hope you guys can do better than me because I know you can. Also, please do subscribe for more cool dance tutorials like this if you haven't. That would be awesome. And I'll see you guys in the next dance. Happy dancing!